So normally, you know, I do a little singing intro and then I bring in my guests, but of course I got my boys here. So let's start with this song. It's high school and it's
I knew it.
it's high
Fucking
school
knew it.
and it sucks. Man, it sucks so much.
We're gonna start with that right off the bat.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu. Damn. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shuck.
And today, oh my God, what a special occasion. What a treat.
What a treat.
What a
freaking treat.
What a freaking treat. This is beautiful. I finally, y'all have requested this for a long time to have not only
Battle
Supereeego,
Royale.
yeah,
Oh,
just
that's
fight
what
it
we're
to the
doing?
death.
Oh, we're gonna fight afterwards.
We got my OG home boys from high school. Now, y'all know, of course, I've known Rick since high school, but also if you keep up with my content, you would know that PDFlo,
Yeah.
bang, bang.
Were you recording? This is recording already?
This is practice.
Can you hear
Oh,
me?
okay.
Bring the mic closer.
Right there. All right, good. Good thing we're not recording because
That was embarrassing.
that was embarrassing.
Supereeego in the building, also known
What up?
since high school. If y'all don't know, Supereeego, oh my goodness, been on YouTube since as long as I've been on YouTube. Well, I was a little earlier because I made his YouTube channel. But Cholo Adventures,
The first one that I don't use anymore.
right? Yes. Cholo Adventures, you've seen him in movies. You've seen him doing all types of shit. You've seen him on fucking shows and shit. Supereeego, Eric Ochoa,
On that
boy.
one
I
show.
wrote some stuff down.
PDFlo. No, we never did that.
We know he
PDFlo.
doesn't watch.
Kings of MySpace, Kings of YouTube, Salsa Diaries. You think I'm not Mexican, but I am. Show.
Same thing.
Pedro Flores. What's up, guys?
up?
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, this is so great. I'm happy to have y'all here. You know, and a lot of people are always like, they're shocked that we've been friends and that the crew is still a crew. I've literally known y'all for let's see, damn near 20 years now.
Mm-hmm. We hate each other.
Yeah. We met 2002 or 2003.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
When we were babies? What-
Yeah, we met when we were all 3 years old. And let me tell you guys, it's been a blessing to just be friends with you guys and see everyone grow up and do their own thing and also like continue to make shit and do shit. It's pretty tight. And like, well, first of all, let's do this. How y'all been?
I've been good. Sleepy all the time because I got kids now.
Mm-hmm.
So not the same. So sleepy all the time.
Yeah, you got two
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, had a good poop right now before we started this.
Mm-hmm.
Had sex at 5 a.m. today. Shouts to you, baby.
Nice.
Hey, man. Shout out to y'all.
Quick 5 minutes, bro. Just
Hey.
like, yeah.
The
we
poop
got
or the
time.
sex?
No, bro. Poop is always double that. But yeah. But yeah, man, just kids. That's it.
Before you tell me how
It's
you
a
are,
full-time shit.
I went to the doctor the other day for a checkup.
Uh-oh.
And she was like, is there anything that you want to like talk about? Do you have any concerns you want to bring up? And you know, I had COVID like last year, right?
Oh.
Last December. I know. So, you know, and people always talk about long COVID affecting your lungs and shit like that. And I was like, you know what? I think I might be tired. She's like, you are. Look, you're your age. You have a almost 1-year-old baby. You should be tired. Don't worry. You're fine. I was
What's
like,
your
"Oh."
age, Tim? How old are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, how old
you
are
met-
you?
What age did you put on that?
What
on that?
did you tell your doctor?
When you wrote it down,
I'm
what
the
was
same
that
age
age?
as you, dog.
Oh,
Actually, I'm younger than you by a couple months.
Just a little
Just a few
bit younger
days.
than Eric.
Hey, it's her birthday soon, man.
yeah.
10 days.
When
10
this
days
comes
from-
out,
Yeah,
Probably.
I don't know.
pretty much something like that.
man.
So I was like, you know what? I just want to. If she's like, you're good. Don't worry. And I was like, sweet. My testicle's a little swollen. How's that? And
She
then
says, stop bragging.
PDFlo, Pedro Flores, how you been, dog?
You're gonna lead me in for testicles?
The mic.
Jesus. You lead me in. I've been all right, man. I've been, it's been
Don't say nothing dark. Every time I ask Peter this, he be trying to say dark shit.
That's all I got, Rick. Like my life ain't rainbows and butterflies.
Walk out right now.
Yeah, bro. That's all I got.
You need a shot, dog. You want a shot?
Ooh.
It's been better, man. It's been good.
Hell yeah.
It was a tough year, and I hate saying that because it's been a tough year for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things where it's like a collective grief. So I don't like to talk about it too much. I don't want to get into it and bum everybody out.
You mean 2020 or 2021?
Fucking both years, bro. God damn. But it's getting better, man. I feel like I'm optimistic and I'm good right now. You know, I'm good. I'm good, man. Like the videos are popping more than they ever have.
You're famous on TikTok.
Whatever that means.
On,
you know what I'm
on a
saying?
bunch of different people's TikToks.
Yeah.
Fucking thieves.
That's another thing that be bumming me
I
out,
used to know
man.
your shit like crazy.
Yeah, if
Okay,
people be
Lord.
stealing my content, making like literally like taking my content and just making like whole pages out of it and getting more subscribers and more views. And so my shit, so it's crazy, man.
Well, look, cheers to us still being friends after damn near 20 years. And
Sure.
cheers to being friends
It's a
for...
double or a single?
No, it's a shot.
Think, think, think.
And cheers to 200 more years.
Mhm.
Here, guys. Here.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do half of this, bro, because I'm gonna get drunk.
Me and Eric have kids, so we take any excuse to turn up a little bit.
Oh, bro, I get drunk all the time.
Yeah, literally. I think
Yeah.
Eric might get more drunk now than when we were single.
To
and
be
fun.
honest, yeah. I mean, I'll help out Vanessa with the kids like throughout the day, unless I have something to work on. But if not, then I'm kind of just chilling. And bro, it's so exhausting and it takes so much out of you.
Yeah.
They both want to be held all the time.
Damn.
And just like at the end of the day, they go to bed at 10.
Mhm.
They wake up at 10. So I'm like, I'm gonna hop on Call of Duty and play with PDFlo and have get drunk.
Dude, I play with Eric with Call of Duty almost like every other day.
Word?
It's like dates. It's like we have a little date. Hey man, gonna get out tonight at 10:30?
We get deep, dude. We get a little dark sometimes. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, he'll get drunk, you know, I'll smoke, I will get loose. And we'll start talking about like life and
That's gonna
like
be our new podcast, dude. We'll start our
Hey,
podcast
that would be dope.
in the lobby.
Drunk and dark.
The thing is, when you're playing,
Yes.
when you're playing
Oh,
Call of Duty,
seriously?
I think like that's like the best way to like get deep with your friends because you're kind of distracted by the game.
You
know
like
what I'm
murdering
saying?
people and shit.
Yeah, murdering
That's
people.
good.
No, you're like, you know, you could get deep and not like have to like look into each other's eyes and like
Yeah.
get awkward and sad
Yeah,
about it. You know what I'm
Look
saying?
at you right
Because
now.
you could get deep and then like, all right, dude, let's go kill this guy. You know, just switch the subject straight up.
Oh, well, speaking of dark and death, so Mr. Carlin died, right?
Oh my.
Our drama teacher.
Carlin would love that.
No, he would love that. That's why it's great.
He would.
Okay,
He
so if y'all may or may not know, if you're a real one and you've been watching from day one, then you know we all basically met in drama class. Okay, more or less. All right.
Yep.
I met Peter in drama class because Mr. Carlin, our drama teacher, who we all speak highly of from Paramount High. Shout out to Paramount High, gang, pirate for life. Carlin really helped me in a lot of ways. Like when I was first new at Paramount and I had a whole like existential crisis, like who am I type shit. Because when I first went to Paramount, you know, I didn't know anybody, and I was like, okay, let's get a little sad, right? First, if we're gonna
Shots working.
if we're gonna be dark,
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, no, it will be.
No, here we go. Cry fan.
It'll get fun.
no, real quick, we'll get sad, then we'll get crazy, or maybe we'll just be super sad
Hey,
the whole
fuck
time.
it, sad.
At Paramount, like my first time ever, I'm like, I was like, first couple weeks, I'm like eating lunch like alone and like fucking.
Loser.
Yeah, I know, and I was never used to that because you know, all throughout like up until 8th grade, I was like, you know, I had mad friends and shit. But then this is my first time being a new kid in a new school, so I'm fucking, you know, like now I started second guessing myself. Am I actually a class clown, or was I just comfortable? Now that I'm around
just
new
have
people,
a red nose.
yeah, am I actually just a nerd? Am I just a like, you know, do I not know how to make friends? And so I wrote this whole thing in drama class about like, I don't know if I'm actually this outgoing person, blah, blah, blah. I thought I was funny, but now I can't even make jokes in class. And Carlin was like, you're going to host Putting on the Hits. And I was like, huh? And he was like, nah, we're going to put you up there on that stage. You're going to host Putting on the Hits, blah, 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 right? And then that,
Putting on the hits is.
it's the Paramount High Talent Show. They do it every year, yeah. And it's so, and that was the first time I was like forced to like improv and make some jokes on stage and shit. And I remember like the next week when I came back to school, that's when all like the cholo dudes. One dude was like, "Hey, you're fucking funny, dog. You're fucking funny." And I was like, "Okay, cool, right?" So I started loosening up.
It was
and
me.
and I it was Eric before he grew into the sexy ass guy you see now. But
Sexy?
I always I always credit Carlin with kind of helping push me out of my comfort zone, you know? So anyways, I was in drama class when Carlin showed one of PDFlo's videos, and it was you doing some Star Wars shit. You're doing some Palpatine striking some dude with like lightning type shit. And I was like, and everyone was like, "Yo, what the how? This is crazy, right? Who is this dude?" And then I remember you had put Eric in one of your videos, Running Imagination, some Star Wars video.
Let me
And
get some context to that. There is a Star Wars film festival every year, so that's why I did that
Right.
movie. I didn't just do it, just you know.
there's nothing to defend about it, dog. You're good.
Like, hey,
It's not like it's a Star Wars
Star Wars nerd over here. That's just the context.
Yeah. And then me and Eric had PE together,
Yep.
and I think Eric was like, "Yo, Peter really wants to put you in one of his shits." I forgot how it came about, but
I think we're going back to Carlin. I think Carlin kind of, matched this all together, kind of, because you got me into like the musical shit.
mm-hmm.
You were like, "Yo, bro, there's mad bitches, dog,"
Of course.
and I was like,
Of course.
"Yeah." So I mean, and that's how we kind of started. I think after I shot with Peter, then I think I remember hearing Carlin talking about like, "You guys should get together and shoot something together." Yeah, and it worked out that way.
Yeah, and then we did Jason versus Gumby, and then
Mhm.
and then we all bonded, and then I became friends with Rick, and then I kind of looped Rick into the whole thing because Rick was funny.
Well, I actually met Peter first.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had-
Backstage.
Oh,
crew
that's
shit.
right. That's right. Because Peter would film the musicals, and then you were help working backstage shit. Word.
Hype.
Okay, so when y'all were driving here, I say all this to say, Mr. Carlin, our drama teacher, was the shit. Funny ass dude, right? And so he died a couple years ago, and he was always super supportive of us and everything we did. He was like one of the only teachers after Paramount that I still like. I got lunch with him a couple times. Like we stayed in touch, and
He's like the first person that like let us screen the movies too.
yeah,
We would screen the movies in his little theater. Like,
right.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
missing like the biggest chunk of it.
I mean, I was
Like-
just trying to get to. There's so much. We only have an
you
hour.
can't just
Yeah,
like skip
a lot.
by Carlin. Yeah, like he would let us show our movies in the little theater, and we would pack that shit like to the point where it was like a fire hazard. Like we had people sitting in the stairs. Remember all this?
Yeah, we're selling tickets for like 50 cents.
Yeah, it was dope, man. And so man, I just gotta give him like I just gotta give him the love because yeah, if it wasn't for him, man, like he definitely like gave me the confidence to go out there and like shoot some stuff. Bring in more people, bringing you, bringing Eric, because I was just shooting shit by myself with lame ass Bubba. So I started shooting videos. So then I got you guys. I love you, Bubba. I got you guys, and like it just took it to another level, Sorry, go say what you're saying.
No. Well, I was gonna say too. Carlin was dope because he was the type of teacher that like I would skip classes and just go kick it in Carlin's class, right? Because it was like he was cool. He would let you chill. He would let you chill in a little theater. So I would like skip my 5th period class and then just go to drama class and be feeling up a cheerleader and shit in the little theater. And Carlin was cool with it. Let me tell you how fucking cool Carlin was, bro. I probably told this story before, but I'll tell it again.
Incriminating?
A little bit.
Oh, he's dead, so.
Yeah, he's dead. Who cares? So this was tight because I used to remember, if y'all remember, I used to sell candy and bootleg CDs, right?
Mhm.
And so one time, I got caught selling candy.
You sold I didn't know you sold. I know the CDs.
Yeah, before I was bootlegging CDs, I was selling Snickers and
Bootleg
M&Ms.
candy.
Yeah.
Oh, you were my competition then, bro. I was doing the watermelon lollipops and shit. The big ass
Shit.
pelones, homie.
Oh, you were selling Mexican candy?
Yeah.
No, I was selling to the blacks.
Okay.
What candy's
Black
that?
What kind of candy was that?
Snickers.
They don't like Mexican candy? I'll tell you, my black clients loved Mexican.
No, we all love the Mexican candy at Paramount. Y'all put me on too. So I got caught selling the candy one day in Mr. Wolf's class, right? And he was like, "Really, Tim? You're gonna sell candy? What are you selling that candy for? What club is that for?" And I was like, "Drama class." He was like, "I'm sure Mr. Carlin would love to hear that you're selling candy in the middle of my class. Give me your bag." I'm like, "Shit." So I gave him my bag of candy. He took it. Right after 3rd period, remember there was a break. I ran to Carlin's class. I was like, Carlin, Mr. Wolf took my candy. I told him I was selling it for drama. He was like, all right. So, and then I go to Carlin's class, either 5th or 6th period. I get there. I'm like, Carlin, do you have my candy? Because I knew Mr. Wolf gave my candy to Carlin. Carlin hands me a bag of money. And he's like, the kids have kept trying to buy your candy, so I sold it for you. Like, Mo, Carlin, you are a real one, bro.
So dope.
Yeah.
Man, you got back-to-back meetings, errands to run, and chores to take care of. What's the secret to clearing your to-do list? A little help from DoorDash, all right? You can get dinner, household essentials, and everything on the grocery list delivered right to your door. Get what you want to eat right now and right to your door with DoorDash. Are you craving late night ice cream? Forget that one key ingredient for dinner like that garlic powder. Or maybe you just need to stock up for the week, all right? With DoorDash, get everything in one app. With over 300,000 partners, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, and Cheesecake Factory, For a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code NOCHASER, alright? That's 25% off up to $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code NOCHASER. Don't forget, that's code NOCHASER for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply. Bruh, we're all busy and can find any excuse to not work out, right? Kick things off with a New Year's resolution you can keep. It's not about crazy workouts every day. It's about making the most of the time you have, right? And for me, that's by working out with Beachbody, okay? Working out with Beachbody just works. I mean, facts, I really did it. There's no travel time to the gym. Who cares what I'm wearing or if I brushed my hair or brushed my teeth, and 0 pressure on keeping up with what everyone else is doing because I'm at home chilling, comfortable, right? Try any of their programs free for 14 days like 21 Day Fix. That's what I did when your boy got real slim. Or guys, try this thing. It's called Lift 4, okay? It's incredible. The combination of lifting and HIIT together is a game changer, and it's only 4 days a week. Guys, Lift 4 is incredible, all right? The combination of lifting and HIIT together is a game changer, and it's only 4 days a week. Join us and start for free today. Go to beachbody.com/nochaser to get 14 days totally free. That's beachbody.com/nochaser. Results vary based on starting point and effort, but trust me, y'all, you can get sexy. I got sexy, and I'm gonna get sexy again, all right?
Okay, so
dope.
say all that to say, first of all, rest in peace, Carlin. You the shit. Second, y'all were saying that
On the drive here.
on the drive here
Yeah, we talking about Colin.
that you
You have no emotion?
that I
Is that what
have
you're talking
yes,
Yeah.
that.
about? That's what you're trying to get at?
I want to get that because
I thought I did. I thought I had
Look,
emotion.
I saw a couple of these podcasts that kind of get ready for this. And it's funny because every time like people go on here and start talking about like depressing shit, I feel like you give advice, It's like good advice over there. And then Tim is just confused. Like, what does depressing mean? What does getting depressed mean? And we were talking about this earlier. I've known Tim almost my entire life. Like literally almost my entire life. I've seen him sad or mad twice.
what times were those?
One of the times was Ileana,
What
your
happened?
ex-girlfriend.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know if it had to do something with me or if it had something to do with like she got pissed. You just were pissed at her.
Yeah.
And I remember you used to go to my house because I had the fast internet and you would use my second computer
Mhm.
and fucking you were on there with your headphones on listening to Eminem, like wording the lyrics so angrily. And like it wasn't just one song, it was like the whole album. So it was just like,
Oh my god.
and I was just like looking at you. I was like, God damn, like, is the guy okay?
You don't want to fuck with
And I was like,
Timmy.
all right, dude.
So long, bitch, you did me so wrong.
And that was, I think, the other time. I'm trying to remember what the other time was. I can't remember. It wasn't during fucking Carlin's funeral. I'll tell you that much, though.
No, but like we were
weren't mad
talking.
at Carlin,
We were talking
though.
about
No,
that.
it was tough, man.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say the only reason I re-bring it up is because I've heard people tell me that like they've never seen me mad or whatever, right? But
Well, I've seen you mad.
you've seen me mad. Oh yes, because we almost
fought.
yeah, we almost fought, like
We had-
physically fought.
Yeah, we had the same. Well, we've talked about this before, have
Oh fuck it.
We were working at CPK. We were working at CPK. Tim kind of comes in with like a weird attitude. His energy is different. So I'm like, let me help him out. Maybe he's in the weeds, as
My perspective
we
is different.
servers say. What?
Please fight.
Fight. Third time. I want
I
to see that
swear to
third time.
God.
Hey.
Let me finish this story. No.
Can I finish?
Oh my God. No. That shot hit me. So immediately I remember like Tim was just a little off and I felt like, let me just help him out. So I started kind of like grabbing his bar drinks and I started sending them to the table. And Tim was like, who took my shit? And they're like, oh, Eric took it or something. Like, it's what he was telling me. And something happened. I don't know, but it just got to a point where he kind of told me off and I was like confused. I was like, I'm helping you. And our homegirl, Siobhan,
Yeah.
she was just like, she kind of was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, cause it looked like we were kind of like doing some of this. Like we're trying to get like the
Yeah,
ice
yeah.
at the same time or something.
So
That's hilarious.
Stupid.
okay, I don't remember coming in with a weird attitude, but here's what I remember. Right, so
Eric came in with a weird ass.
so, Eric came in looking stupid. Nah, if you don't know how it works, certain drinks you ring in at the bar, and then you ring in and the bartender grabs it for you. Right, like Pepsis and shit, you grab yourself. But when you ring in a root beer, they're behind the bar. We had them in bottles, so the bartender would have to grab it and put it on the bar. Right, so. I was definitely in the weeds, as you said.
Why were you in the weeds?
There's a lot of tables. Like when you're feeling busy, you're in the weeds. When you feel a little behind. So, but every time I went to the bar to grab my root beer that I bring in, this one table kept bringing in root beers. It was fucking gone. So I'm like waiting for like 5 minutes. I'm like, Jason, my root beer, dog. What's up? And he's like, Eric took it. I'm like, oh, so because my groove is thrown off. So then Eric kept bringing out my root beers. So that at one point I remember I looked at Eric. I was like, dude, stop bringing out my root beers. He was like, I'm trying to help. He took it, just walked off, all sassy. So then me and Eric feels like I'm not appreciating his help, right?
Yeah.
So then we go in the back and we're like kind of like bickering about this shit. And I forgot what happened, but I did something. I think he like.
Dip the tie. There was like a tie.
Somebody dipped someone else's tie in some like iced tea, and then I was like, oh, so I took some fucking syrup and squirted it on his sleeve.
And we wear like white t-shirts.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on washing that shirt for the next 2 weeks so I could just reuse it.
So then it got to a point where we were like grabbing each other, and that's when Siobhan walked in. She's like, "Oh my God!"
Mhm.
So then we stopped, and we're like, and we hugged. We're like, all right, I love you, bro. I love you. I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
And that's like the closest I've been to fighting any of y'all, really.
The closest I've been to fighting any of you guys was Eric at your place when I broke the fucking window.
Oh,
Yes, we
yeah.
told that story. Yeah.
I remember we were wrestling on Tim's bed and his window's like right next to it. And he's on the second floor.
Mhm.
So we started wrestling and your girlfriend at the time, Maisha?
Maisha,
Yeah.
shout out to Maisha.
Shout out to Maisha.
Maisha.
I remember you whispering to me and being like, let me win. That's one of my
Yeah, I wanted to look cool in front of her, man. I'm like this skinny dorky dude. Like, let me win, bro.
Yo,
Give me
but
some
Peter's
points.
freakishly strong,
Yeah, it's
dude.
because I wrap
He's
around.
so
I'm
strong.
snakish, bro.
Did you say snakish?
Yeah, like I wrap around. And I got like a scary face that like throws you off.
Yeah, pretty scary.
You know?
Something happened, but eventually, was it my ass or your ass that like we pushed against the window and it just kind of cracked? And Tim was like,
There was all these old type
Yeah.
people downstairs playing guitar, and then I just heard the
Happy,
like,
so happy. And
the-
we ruined
yeah, they're playing guitar, and then I heard a screech in the record, and then they just got quiet, and then everyone was quiet. My dad comes in the room, looks at us, and we're all like, they were fighting. And then the window broke.
He gave us those piercing beta eyes, dude.
Yeah, and then he shit on himself and closed the door.
Yeah, I remember.
But yes, and I was gonna say that I didn't know that I didn't look sad, is what I was gonna say. I didn't know that because yes, I feel like in terms of negative emotions, right? And I feel like this is like only child shit too. I process it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't talk to siblings growing up about how I felt. I didn't talk to my parents really about how I felt. I just kind of like, if I had an issue, I would deal with it myself, right? So I feel like that's why when I deal with negative shit, either anger or sadness, you can't really see it, you know? I like be by myself and then I deal with it.
Does it linger though? Because I think that's your superpower. The fact that it doesn't linger with you. Because I feel like with me,
Yeah.
like it lingers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that fucks me up. But with you, I feel like you brush it off. Like with Eric, man, you almost fucking fought him, and then 10 minutes later, you're like, give me a hug. Like, that's not normal.
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't like process it in an unhealthy way. I process it and then I'm good. It doesn't linger. It doesn't like bottle up or anything. Like I don't need to fucking like, smash a TV or anything to get my aggressions out. But when y'all said that, I was like, well, shit. If I would have known I looked not sad, I wish I would have faked a little bit of sadness.
Yeah,
Well, I think because your shit is like to go towards comedy, like constantly. There's always a lot of like just a
All
funny.
the time.
like,
yeah.
dude, turn that shit off,
Like
please.
if the room gets a little dim, bro, you're just like this light, and you're just like, well, pop, pop, pop.
Even when people are like, bro, I have my shades on.
Yeah, and we can't help because like a lot of times it's fucking funny. We're just like, oh, okay, and then we kind of just shut off like, well, we don't want to depress Tim, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Well, I think I get that from my dad. My dad always made jokes at inappropriate times. That was always him too. Even though my dad, when my dad's pissed, but I think I get that from him. There was always kind of this thing where it's like, there's never a bad time to make a joke, And I definitely have to bite my tongue sometimes, where I'm like, fuck, I want to make a joke right now, but I just kind of have to like, nah, don't do that yet. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Rick's definitely been there times when he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And to the point where, even in terms of like death, right? Like my dad, I've talked about this before. My dad always has joked about death ever since I was a little kid. And where it's like, even when it happens, I'm always kind of like, my natural instinct is like, damn.
Yeah,
I
see what I mean? Like,
You
even your face right now, like I want to laugh. Like, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but we basically kind of talked about like, Tim doesn't really do too much emotion. I think because he's such a positive, like, like energy person. And as soon as something negative, you're kind of like, huh?
Well, there is one negative emotion that he's all the time. It's like, and it's instant too.
Okay.
He gets so annoyed.
When the rib isn't available at
that too.
McDonald's.
Annoyed. Like his fucking beanie says, this motherfucker be annoyed at shit. You just have to know what to look for. But when you watch this podcast, watch his face. Not this particular one, but any episode, particularly if you're a little bit annoyed with the guests, look at Tim's face. You'll be able to tell what Tim looks like when he's annoyed. And if you see me look at him and then look away and try not to laugh, that is the exact face.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
I mean,
you
it's
do
in real
definitely
life,
get
yeah.
annoyed
Yeah.
very easily. And you do show it, like Tim has this thing where when
This is
someone
an
annoys him,
intervention, dude. We're just
if someone annoys him, remember?
Don't be annoyed.
Tim
Be
says he's gonna go
annoyed.
get a hot dog. When someone gets to a point where Tim doesn't want to talk to him anymore, he's like, all right, I'm gonna go get a hot dog. It doesn't matter where we're at. Even if they're not serving hot dogs.
They have hot dogs at this house?
That was the inside joke with just you and me, because we went back to a game at fucking Paramount and somebody was being so annoying and they just kept going with the conversation and I didn't know how to get out of it. So I was with Peter and I was like, all right, we about to go get some hot dogs, but the hot dogs were like right here. And so I was like, all right, yeah, no, we gonna get some hot dogs. And so that whole
But then
night,
this fool kept doing it with like every fan that would come up. The fans would come up and hey, it's like, all right, we're gonna get some hot dogs, bro. We're gonna get some hot dogs.
So
My favorite Tim thing when he's annoyed is the sorry, now we're gonna start on this.
No, I love it.
If someone's talking too much to him and like I feel like Tim will just go really loud, huh?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you do a lot of the like you're still talking, but it's just in that one
talking to me still?
Yeah, just
Like-
huh? What?
Yeah, okay, you know
But
what?
you do that very well when actually everyone's kind of annoyed of somebody actually like in a group and you just huh?
Nobody wants to say it.
You know
Nobody
what?
wants to say it.
You know, you just kind of made me realize, because I feel like I did that more when we'd be like drinking, and I feel like I can get a little mean.
Oh, yeah, dude.
If you weren't tiny, a lot of people would have beat you up.
And I think what hides your is the fact that you have a sense of humor and that you're funny. But sometimes you say some mean shit to people. I'm like, bro, if you weren't funny, I don't know if you'll be able to get away with that shit. You'll be saying some crazy shit. I'm like, dude, all right,
Yeah,
move on.
I think you're right.
It's pretty fun.
Well, real. I just want to, before we completely move on, I want to say this about Carlin.
Yes, please.
Because what's cool about Carlin, not to end it on a sad note.
No. Let's get
is that shit went full circle, man. Because we got to show our musical to his student, and I was telling that to Eric, and that's what kind of brought me, because that shit hit me hard, man. When he passed away, that shit kind of hit me in a weird way, because I would talk to him too. We had a relationship after him, afterwards, and so I think what kind of brought me peace is the fact that, like, how dope was that for us and for him to see his students, his favorite students, because he would fucking tell us they were my favorite fucking students, create a musical. And go show it to his fucking students. Remember, he would even say, like, man, you guys gave me so much street cred. You guys gave me so much fucking street cred with this musical. And so I feel like, man, as sad as it was, like, how dope that was for all of us. To be able to fucking show. And by the way, I got to give props to Rick that day for calling my shit out. Because I smelled like weed really bad that day. And Rick, I remember like, hey, what's up, Rick? And I give him a like, you gonna smell like that in front of these kids, bro? And I was like, yeah, you're right, bro. Like, you're right.
And then we got there and they smelled like that. And I'm like, oh,
they're the worst.
My bad.
But I was thinking, man. I'm like, man, yeah,
How did you fix that?
I just took off my sweater and put on, like,
I just came naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Carlin always was like super proud of us. I would always see him fucking like posting about us on Facebook and commenting on our shit. I think it's important to like have the support of people like that, right? Teachers and family. And I tell people all the time too, speaking of support, that like how important it was for me to have like y'all in my life as like a support system in terms of like trying to be in the entertainment business, right? Pursuing our dreams. Cause I feel like a lot of people that want to do that type of shit, they get made fun of by their friends, or their friends like make them feel stupid. So they give up.
Alone,
they're doing it alone, or like they feel like, man, everyone thinks I'm like stupid for this, right? Yeah. But we were kind of always after the same shit. And it was never an issue of like, oh, I feel dumb, because we were always like supporting each other and like always trying to be like, nah, dog, don't get discouraged, or be like, oh yeah, like fuck that. Yeah, this meeting went nowhere, but don't trip. Like, we got this, blah, blah, blah. We were always very supportive.
We check ourselves too, like on stupid shit, I was just kind of like,
yeah, you guys roasted me one time, I remember years ago on like Maker Days. Y'all were clowning me because maybe I was feeling myself a little too much, but I tweeted, I'm the hardest working man on the internet. And then,
bro,
I remember that.
They
completely forgot
fucking went in on me. And I was just talking shit on the internet, on Twitter, but they were like, it started off, and here's how we used to resolve our issues with each other.
Very unhealthily.
We would all be in a car going to the club, and someone like would make a joke under their breath, and then everyone else would laugh, and then you'd be like, "Oh, this is funny to you guys." Oh, and then it would all kind of come out.
Yeah. Oh, so all you think this?
okay.
But let me tell you,
it ended well every time.
Did.
Yes, we would always work our shit out, and then let me tell you, from that point on, I would always kind of check myself before I said some shit like that on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I coming off right now when I say this shit?
Funny.
Even
I remember that shit.
Even though,
Shipping delays, supply shortages, holiday demand. Last year was a mess, right? But now you're ringing in the new year with impatient customers, returns, and expensive shipping rates. It's time to switch to a shipping solution that can handle it all painlessly. That's what I need. I sell a lot of stuff, merch, all types of stuff, right? And I'm super unorganized. So ShipStation helped me keep all my orders and stuff nice and streamlined so I don't get mixed up what's going where, who's going to who, whatever, right? Save time by funneling all your orders into one simple interface, no matter where you're selling. Manage every order, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or your own website from anywhere, even your phone. Save money when you compare carrier options and choose the best shipping solution every time, okay? ShipStation works with every carrier, okay? So you can always find the best fit for you. Save your sanity knowing that your orders are handled and you're getting the best rates out there. Make shipping the easy part of having an online store. I mean, come on, bruh. You have bigger ideas to think about, okay? You're sitting on the couch. You're not doing anything. Ship more in less time with ShipStation. Use my offer code NOCHASER to get a 60-day free trial. That's 2 months free of no hassle, stress-free shipping. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page and type in NOCHASER. ShipStation. Make ship happen. Let's be real here, guys. I think we can all probably up our fruit and veggie game, okay? It's difficult to stay healthy out in these streets. Your boy has high cholesterol, okay? This year, I want to change that. That's why I'm keeping my freezer stocked with Daily Harvest. Daily Harvest is the easiest way to get more fruits and veggies into my day every day. They have my back with delicious food that's good for me and good for the planet, all right? Daily Harvest delivers delicious harvest bowls, flatbreads, smoothies, and more, all built on organic fruits and vegetables right to your door, and it conveniently stays fresh in your freezer. I mean, come on, bro. Now that's just lit. I really like that. They got this tomato zucchini minestrone soup. Mwah, poppin'. Little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nice combo. They have so many delicious options for every time of day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, or a snack. Daily Harvest has you covered, bruh. I mean, you know, their flatbreads are also fire. You know what I'm saying? They keep me on track because they're delicious and easy to make, okay? Daily Harvest is all about preserving and protecting the earth for current and future generations to come. You know, like my little baby. That's a future generation, and we gotta preserve the earth, okay? From their recyclable and compostable packaging to investing in organic farming practices and reducing food waste, you can feel good about the choices you are making physically and for the environment. Call to action. I got this for y'all. Daily Harvest makes it easy to feel good about what I'm doing for myself and the planet. So go to dailyharvest.com/nochaser to get up to $40 off your first box. That's dailyharvest.com/nochaser for up to $40 off your first box, son. Dailyharvest.com/nochaser. Do it. Fruits, veggies. It's lit.
I mean, you know,
We were just talking about that, man. We were playing Call of Duty with this kid, and he was just like, I don't know what to do. He was just trying to like figure himself out. And we were just telling him, like, shit, man, you got to find yourself like a good support system. Like literally what you just said, man. Like what made us, what helped us succeed is like, not only like supporting each other, but like, oh shit, Tim did that. Shit, I could do it too. You know, like that's the hard thing.
we
It's like,
motivate each other.
yeah, dude. Like,
Motivation, a little bit
yeah.
of competition sometimes.
yeah, you know,
Healthy
that's the thing.
For sure.
Yeah, you know, I think that's the thing. Like, we haven't really been, we've been competitive, but not competitive to a point where like we hate each other,
Right.
or we fucking don't want to work with each other. You know, it's a healthy competitive. But I think that's what's helped us, man. Just having us as a support system, saying shit, Eric could fucking do it. Shit, Tim is doing it. Like, fuck, dude. Like, you know, like. It's a good thing to have, man.
One thing
We're
I-
fucking lucky as fuck.
Oh, completely lucky and blessed. One thing I always tell people about you specifically is like, you know, because you went to film school for a little bit, but you were already doing shit before you.
Well, I'm a film school dropout, yeah.
But here's the thing, like, you were doing shit before you did your film shit, before you did your film school shit.
Yeah.
And then I always tell people about how you, like, were doing shit beforehand, you learned some shit, and then you kept doing it. And there are people that you, like, were in class with that got their film degrees, and they might not pop off after a year, and then they give up.
Oh yeah, that's probably 90%
Yeah.
of my class, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, like, look, my boy fucking Peter, he didn't get the film degree, but like he is still like he went after it, and he's like, and he kept doing his shit. Like, we've literally since when we started doing shit, like the fucking that MySpace contest that we lost, that we thought we were gonna kill,
Yeah.
and like, but we knew from the beginning that we're gonna get rejected a lot. We're gonna take mad L's. You know, we're gonna go to so many meetings that lead to nothing. But like, we never quit. You know, because like we knew what we wanted to do, and like we didn't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I felt
Well, I
like,
definitely got discouraged. Don't
well,
get me
yeah.
wrong. I've been fucking hella discouraged, but you know, it's like, what else are we gonna fucking do?
But you're still doing this shit.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I think that's a.
No, for sure.
You know, you got to give yourself props.
No, I
you
do.
know?
I
Yeah.
do, because like you said, man, like I think about like my class, I think about like my film school class, and I think 90% of them are working like desk jobs now.
Right.
You know, they're not even in the business.
Mhm.
You know, like nothing wrong with working a desk job, but if it's in the business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But some of these foods just completely, and I think that's, you know, whenever I give advice, like, hey, I want to fucking, you got to be resilient.
Yeah.
That's the best way to fucking make it in this career, man.
Mhm.
Like, it doesn't matter how talented you are. We know a lot of talented ass people that ain't doing shit.
Mhm.
And half-ass talented people that are fucking making millions.
Mhm.
And so I think, I think the most important part is like have a little bit of talent, but the top part is like be resilient, because you could be on top one day and the next day no one gives a fuck.
Mhm.
So,
Very true.
Peter was making good money editing for Telemundo or some shit one day,
Yeah.
and then it
I was
was,
making crazy.
Bro, you were Trumpy
I
rich.
quit because of you guys.
yeah, I
man.
know.
So I'll tell the quick story. I was working at Azteca America. I was a VFX artist there, making crazy money.
Peter was like doing graphics for Sábado Gigante or some shit.
I was making a lot of money, right?
That's
But
how you know Tim with a Paramount, dude.
I had no time off, no free time, and I remember these fuckers were at the Natural History Museum looking at dinosaur
Having the
bones,
time of our
having
lives.
the time of their lives, and I'm here working on a fucking novela promo that I don't fucking Cuando Seas Mia, some bullshit that I don't want to watch, and you guys were like having a good time. Like I pictured you guys like holding hands and skipping, and no joke, man, this is not a joke. I put in my fucking 2-week notice that day. I was like, I can't be here anymore. Like, what's the fucking point of me making this money if I'm just here all the time? You know what I'm saying? My friends are fucking having fun. I'm 19. And literally, I was the youngest person there. Like, it was me 19. And then after me, it was like 26, 27. So I really had no friends there either, dude. I would have lunch by myself. Like, I was fucking loser, dude. So I had to get out of there. And it was the best thing I ever did because we did Kings of MySpace. Right when I quit. Probably like a couple months after we did Kings of MySpace.
When I first heard that story, I was like, "You the dumbest motherfucker alive." What the Peter?
my
Peter, what
mom-
the fuck?
Yeah.
My mom, no joke, didn't talk to me for like 3 months because I would kick her down some cash, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, how much was I? I was making like 7,000-8,000 a month, dude. And I was like 19 years old.
Yeah.
You know, like for that.
And back then, like
Back then, you know?
that was a lot.
Yeah, dude. And so I would kick down my money, like my parents, and as soon as that, like I stopped, that stopped, you know? And so, yeah, man.
Anybody want another shot, beer?
I'm cool.
Chill. Okay.
No,
so-
I'm cool with the shot.
Half.
Let's do
I'll
it.
do a half.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You already took your other one?
Yeah, I killed it.
Okay. Damn, you killed it. Damn, son.
Damn.
Sweet. But yeah, I think that's really important for all of us to always have like such a good support group.
We were just talking about how
yeah.
if we did a movie today, how dope would that shit be, dude?
That's
No, that's yours.
No.
That was-
I'm drunk.
You want a half one like Peter or a full
what are you
Z's?
doing?
You know what I'm doing, dog.
You know,
Whatever you
A
do,
quarter.
I'll do, bro.
Okay. Do you remember when I had you on Going Raw? Eric Ochoa?
Yes.
And then I don't know if you remember this.
Oh, we the shots that we recycled.
So
That's so gross, dude.
yeah, it's
I
pretty
can't
gross.
watch that shit.
Okay, so I used to have this talk show and on Full Screen, and it was called Going Raw. I had Eric on an episode, and I poured him a shot, and he pretended to take it. He took it in his mouth, and then he spit it back into his shot glass, and that was kind of his bit. And then I took my shot, and then at one point in my head, I'm like, this will be so funny. But then I also was like, am I gonna do this? And I was like, we're talking, and I'm like, oh, you poured me a shot, and I grabbed his.
And I visibly kind of just put it back down.
Yeah, he took the shot, he spit it, he put it back down. And we're talking, I'm like, oh, you poured me a shot? Thanks, dog. And I'm like, thanks, man. Cool. And I'm like debating the joke in my head. I'm like, is it worth it? I'm like, all right, thanks, man. I took the shot.
So gross, bro. So
Did it have babas in it? Like,
Oh, yeah,
Probably,
bro.
dog. It was in his mouth and out his mouth.
Oh,
But then, bro, wait,
but
did I
it's
do it again?
Also,
Oh, no. Here's why it's even more gross. I forgot. Thank you for telling me
Yep.
this. He had taken the shot, spit it once, taken it again, spit it back. I took the shot after he spit it back twice.
You're cochino.
let's do it
fool.
again. Let's do it again. Let's do
Anything
it.
for the bit. You
That
hear
for the
me?
views.
Cheers.
You should get that tattooed.
Anything for the bit.
Hey, none of us have tattoos.
That's
That's
fast.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Let's do one after this podcast.
Do one.
No.
Let's do one.
Cheers to you guys. I love you guys.
Cheers, man. Love you too.
Wow.
I actually might get one this year.
I did that this year.
But
What?
well, one of the main reasons I never got a tattoo was because my dad was super anti-tattoos. Right? That was one of the main reasons.
Really?
Not actor, acting
I
shit.
thought it was because
Well, it was acting shit, but also like I was, in my head, I'm like, oh, let me get something on my back or something you could cover it up, right? But my dad, my whole life, all the little stupid shit I did, my dad was always like, just don't get tattoos, just don't get tattoos. And then one day, my
I
dad.
have any tattoos.
You know? And one day my dad was like, I don't know if he'd been watching the vlogs or seen when I made that statement or what. He was like, you know what? It's fine. And he was like, I'll tell you what, let me draw it and I'll do it. And you can get the tattoo. So I was
Dad
like,
draw it?
yeah.
Okay.
I was like, my dad was like, let me draw it. And I was like, here, how about this? Write Chantarangsu in Thai in your handwriting and I'll get that shit tatted. And he was like, okay. And he wrote it for me. And I think I might do it.
Tight.
That'd be
I
dope.
think
Oh, me too. I'll get that. I'll get that too.
Chantarangsu.
Yeah, let's
That's all.
fucking do it.
We're getting the
Okay,
same
tramp
tat.
stamp.
Match
I'll
it.
write Flores in Spanish
Yeah.
language.
Just don't fuck me over. Like, don't put something. Tim used to fuck with me. Like the first time I would go to his house, he'd be like, "Hey man, it's Thai tradition. If you drop rice, like it's so disrespectful." I'm all fucking nervous in front of your scary ass dad. Wonder you're looking at his dad. I had to drop rice and shit.
Well, also,
Wait, real quick.
What?
There's a story I wanted to bring up.
yeah, please.
Speaking of Asians, so my little brother's autistic, right?
Shout out to David.
So I wanted to bring this up.
David.
And right now, his teachers are all Asian, like different types of Asian. It's like Japanese, Filipino, different types of Asian. So he has this tendency right now where he goes up to random Asian people and he'll go, Asian people.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But he doesn't mean any harm.
Yeah, of course.
He wants to know what kind of Asian they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because his teachers are like, no, there's different kinds of Asian.
Yeah.
And bro, tell me why he almost got my ass kicked not too long ago.
Damn.
I was getting ramen. We're fucking walking, and there's like these group of Asians, right?
Yeah.
We're walking, right? Fucking Asian people, as loud as he can, right? And I'm like, shit, let's go. They all turn around like, yeah, we're Asian. What? And I'm like,
no.
he's autistic, man. He doesn't know what he's saying. And then they just kind of looked at me like they thought I was lying. I'm just
Yeah.
like, just keep walking, David. Just keep fucking walking. So can you tell your Asian people if they see me walking with my little brother?
If y'all see PDFlo's little brother, yo, David is the shit, even though he stole my fucking green shorts.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bruh, let me tell you, I love his little brother, okay?
Big Dig David.
Big old Dick David. But one day, I had left
He's
these
an adult.
basketball shorts.
He's-
Yes.
He's an adult, yeah.
adult.
But I say
Little
little, but
brother,
he's
yeah.
31 years old. He's autistic.
And I had left these basketball shorts at Peter's house. And I couldn't find these shits. I was looking for them everywhere. And one day I see fucking David on his scooter scooting by me with my basketball shorts on. I'm like, ah,
those became
David.
like his favorite shorts, dude.
You know what David always used to do? So funny, man. Like, because he had such a airtight memory. You know what I'm saying? He'd remember everybody's name.
He would bring up all your ex-girlfriends.
Yes,
I was
on
just asking
accident.
that.
Yeah, dude. He would be like, that's not so-and-so. That's
Yeah.
like, he would always say that's the wrong girlfriend.
Well, he would say the name and then realize it and like be like, oh shit. In his head, he'd be like, oh
Nope.
shit. Oh, different bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I've had like the most girls that I maybe brought over.
Yeah.
So he was still dropping like Cindy.
Yeah,
oh,
he would be
man,
like, that's
yeah.
Cindy. And I was like,
No,
no, stop. And I'd bring a new one. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
David.
And you see David be like, okay, not Cindy. Who is this now?
Yeah, it's Cindy. I was like, no.
Yeah, I think the first time I brought Chia to your crib, he was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
no, David.
I set myself up for a long-lasting fat joke. Then it wasn't my intention. Because remember, he would always offer us cookies, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it was one time where I just didn't want cookies this time. So I was like, the doctor said I can't have cookies. Cookies are bad for me, right? Just joking around. Every time after that, he see me, no cookies for you. Cookies bad for you. I was like, dude, what you trying to say, David?
To this day, he'll bring that up. He'll like, hey, man, bring Tim, Eric, Rick. No cookies for Rick.
Are you
No
serious?
cookies. Yeah, dude. He'll remember the fucking, because, yeah, he loves,
Really
it's like
good
people
memory.
come over and he's like, he doesn't even ask, though. He just fucking
Yes,
gives you
give me
cookies.
the cookie, yeah.
Speaking of your disrespectful family members, dog. One time, bro, back when I was with Ileana was disrespectful here too. I remember I was with Ileana at your house, and your mom was like so confused as to why Ileana.
Oh, yeah, because she always said you were so ugly.
Yeah, I
She
know.
would tell you right in your face.
I know.
Right in your face. Está muy feo. And then Eric's like, está bien guapo el Eric, pero no sé el team.
No, she also called Eric fat, so
No, she didn't. Dog. To
Yeah.
this day,
she
she's
would
like,
call you gordito all the time. You don't remember that?
No.
It's because you had this one gray sweater from H&M that like shrunk one day, and your little tummy was out.
he was just trying to make you feel better, but it did, dude, because she would talk so much shit in front of you.
It's more
Yeah,
like
let's go,
cariño, fool. So that's how I took it.
So one day she was talking to Ileana in Spanish. She was like, "Why are you with him? Like what like why are you with him?" And fucking Ileana, when she had the chance to be like, "Oh, I think he's so cute. He's funny, blah blah blah." She goes, he's
Just like
she goes, he's nice. I'm like, come on.
Ugh,
The
that's
worst
so
thing
funny.
you could have said.
Oh shit!
That's so funny. I mean,
It's true.
well, I've known his dad for what, damn near 20 years, and he still calls me Guy.
Yeah,
I wrote that into a skit. One of my most popular skit is about that.
Yeah.
My dad to this day calls Rick the guy.
Guy.
The guy. And he'll be like, bro, I love the guy. He'll be like, man, I like the guy more than I like you. And I'm like, you don't
guy?
even know him. What's up, guy? I'm like, you don't even know his name, Dad. Yeah, guy.
And what does he call me?
Can I say it? Can I say that? My dad calls Tim flying yellow ass.
Mm.
And let me give some context to that. I used to have crazy ass birthday parties where people would end up naked in slip and slides.
Look, it was mainly
we
guys.
started ever with people like we started doing.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't
traditional.
Yeah, it was traditional, but it would happen in my birthday. It would, and so there was one year where I had a jumper,
Yeah.
and my parents came home early, and we had just finished doing slip and slide. So you were naked, and you went in the jumper
Yeah.
after the slip and slide, and my parents caught you mid jump in this fucking jumper. And ever since then, it's like my dad goes, "I came home, and all I saw was a flying yellow ass." That's all I
Yeah.
saw, flying yellow ass all over the place.
Yeah, it was
To this day.
I don't know how it became tradition to do naked slip and slide at your birthday party. And it was always front yard too, not even backyard, front
we
yard.
moved
No,
it
we
to
did
backyard.
backyard.
We moved it to
There's
backyard.
video footage of backyard.
It
I'll
start-
send it to you.
Oh, I have it.
Oh,
Yeah,
play
yeah,
it right now.
But
Run
yeah,
the
it
clip.
started off as front yard. I don't know how that. Maybe it started because of the naked game. Rick never participated in that. We used to do this thing called the naked game, right?
Can't hide that thing, dude.
Oh, dude,
Can't hide that big
Rick.
old dick,
When
Rick.
it's on,
He'll
yes,
lose,
you can.
he'll lose / win every time.
So we used to do this thing called the naked game, where the whole point of the game was to you would everyone was hanging out, you would disappear randomly, and then you would all of a sudden come back naked
With a shoe on your.
with
something.
some inanimate object covering your dick, and that was the whole point of
You
the
would
game.
make a
you walk
joke
in
or a
the you walk
pun.
in the room like casual, like what's up, what's going on.
Yeah, a pun would be ideal, you know.
There's
like,
some good ones. Eric came in with a goldfish.
that was
But
yeah,
he just covered like the tip.
just the tip. Yeah,
Just the tip.
that was the one and only time I've seen Eric's dick. Yeah, Like,
Who
wasn't the only time.
Who came
No,
in
you're
with
right.
a flame?
Yeah.
Someone came in with like a full.
that was
like,
Sam. Yeah,
That was Sam. Oh,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
a good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, no, I've seen Eric's dick.
There was a girl, I'm not gonna say her name, but she came with a CD case.
Yeah,
she
actually,
opened
yeah.
She opened the CD case.
Mhm.
Fucking idiot, man.
No, we were in college. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
No, Ashley and Joanne came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Big
man.
game.
Naked game.
Naked game.
Fuck, man, we'd get in trouble for that shit. I remember I did that thing in front of a Super Bowl party, and I didn't know like 80% of the people.
When was this?
When I went to ID, when I went to go visit ID.
Oh,
There's pictures of
shit.
it. There's pictures of it.
That's right.
I was covering my junk with a scarf. I wrapped it around my neck, and then I put it like sumo wrestler. That was a good one.
Yeah, good times.
Great time.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I feel like you have friends for a long enough time, and you end up like just seeing each other naked a little bit. We've never seen Rick naked though, all the way naked.
I want to,
I
bro.
feel like we've all seen each other's dicks except for Rick.
Whip it out, Rick. It's a big
It's
shot.
one fan. It's okay.
Yeah, no, thank
We'll
you.
see it one day.
Yeah.
I hope not.
On your deathbed,
Yeah.
we're gonna take it out.
No, I'm gonna tell you that.
It's gonna be open casket with just the bottom part.
Just the dick out.
Yeah, just the dick part.
A viewing window.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking sit there and ponder.
Oh my god, it's so gross.
Y'all built too much hype around it.
Yeah, I know.
You can't see it now. It's like Shaq's dick.
That's true.
Yeah, Shaq's dick in my mind is like just a fucking a Kevin Hart size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
So now we can't. Whatever we see is not gonna live up to what we think.
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
don't know if I've told this story in the podcast, but like my dad has a picture of your dick.
For sure.
I thought it was my
For
dad
sure.
seen Shaq dick.
For sure.
I don't know if I've told this story, but like, I used to always carry around disposable cameras. And then one day fucking Peter, as a joke, he took a picture of like, just like the base of his dick. Like
Yeah, that's the whole dick.
yeah, where it
Like the-
starts out, like the pubes and then where it starts out. And then so I developed these pictures, of course. I had this funny ass picture of like the
doubles, two
the-
doubles.
Yeah, well, yeah, just in case I needed to give it out. And I got this picture of the base of Peter's dick with his fucking pube, like fucking lush hair going crazy, his mane. And then so one day I photoshopped it. Well, not Photoshop, just Microsoft Paint. I put like a Peter nose and glasses on this like dick, and then
It was cool. Like the pubes were like my hair.
yeah, it looked like
good.
it's full.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looked good.
So and then one day I printed it out as a joke, and then Peter came over one day, and my dad grabbed the picture, was like, "Hey Peter, what's this?"
I'm like having dinner, like fucking having a good time with the mom. Like the last thing I expect. Hey, what is this, huh? Fucking turned red, dude.
Great.
Good times, man.
But then he showed me his, and it was good.
Yeah.
I drew on his. I drew his face. Mm.
Yeah, I'm getting that tatted too.
Yeah.
You know what, man? Like, it's kind of crazy. I can't believe I've known you guys. I can't believe I've gone from being in high school with y'all to like fucking our babies playing with each other. Fucking a fucking trip.
It was really awesome.
For sure.
It is a trip. Because that's the type of shit you say when you're joking around with your homies. Like, oh man, our kids are gonna be playing together, and then for it to actually like happen
Yeah.
is like, you know, even when our babies were like playing, I was looking at them like, this is crazy, bro. And also the twins were so nice to Veda. They were so gentle with her. Because in my head I was like, you know, have they been around other babies before? What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And they were so sweet. They were like giving her toys and like just kind of like making sure she was good. I'm like, man, this is okay, Veda, you can choose one of these.
That's the thing we always talked about too, like our kids hooking up with each other.
Well, we used to make the joke of like, all right, dog, your kid hooks up with my kid, and that will be the only way that we could have some type of offspring. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. There's some technology, bro. Let's put our sperm together and see what happens, man.
Just jiggle them in a fucking smoothie shaker.
Mix that
comes
shit
out.
up. Fucking
Those
spit
curly
it
hairs,
up his
Peter.
vagina, dude. Like, swallow it.
Oh,
See what happens.
Oh God!
Turkey baster like that movie.
Ah, man.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
I love y'all. I fuck with y'all so hard. I'm glad we're still friends. It was great to have you guys as like my best men's at my wedding. Everyone's speeches were fucking killer, hilarious. Ever since that night, dog, because everybody had such a great speech, I literally, no lie, I'll be in the shower. I'll be like, this is what I'm going to say at Peter's wedding.
Ah, yeah.
This is what I'm going to say at Eric's wedding. I'll be going in my head like, this is my speech I'm going to make. Oh, Eric had such a great
You
opening
keep
line.
telling me for mine. You're like,
Well,
dude, I got the perfect one for you.
I forgot it all, but it's going to be good.
Yeah, I got a good one. Dude, I remember like when I when I wrote mine for you is when I got super sick at your bachelor party. Remember, I got sick, like I was throwing up all night.
Yeah.
And you took care of me, man. Like fucking Tim, like tucked me in. He brought me like a little bag with medicine. And that day I was like, that's when I wrote my speech. I was like, oh, look at this beautiful ass mofo right here taking care of my drunk ass. I'm all right. And then I wrote it, dude. I think I still have it. I have it on the stationery from that hotel. That's when I
Really?
wrote the original speech, bro. I wrote it. I was like,
Let me
man.
tell you, the sound
So
of PDFlo.
you did nothing before then. in his
No,
mind.
after that, I'm like, fuck this asshole. I got nothing to write about. Fucking dick.
Yeah, let me tell you, the sound of PDFlo thrown up is one of the worst noises you will ever hear in your life.
Pretty gross.
It's so loud.
It sounds
I don't
like
do it on
a
purpose
pterodactyl.
either. It's so vocal.
I'm trying to be low key about it too. I think
That's my whisper puke.
Yeah,
Y'all heard.
It's just him screaming. Yeah. But yeah, man, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming out. I'm glad we're still friends. I feel blessed to have you guys in my life. And yeah, man, I can't wait for us to just keep growing together and doing shit and fucking thriving and making more babies, and it's beautiful. Asian people.
Asian
At the end of the day.
High School Sex and Musical Part 2.
Oh my God. Wait, part 1 gotta drop first. If you guys
Hey.
want to know what happened,
Yo, part 2 dropping without a part 1
Oh
is
my
hilarious.
god, that would be so awesome.
that's kind of tight. If y'all want to know what happened in part 1, I did a mukbang with Peter on my channel. We ate
that's
tacos, and he explains everything. And I
We
got
don't own it. Just
just to summarize, we don't own it. We have no control over what happens to it. It's
So leave him alone.
so yeah, shut the fuck up about it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening and watching No Chaser Podcast. You guys have anything you want to say before we any plug or statements?
Nope.
Okay.
Was this recording the whole time?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
Thank you to my guest, Supereeego, PDFlo. We love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.